my nigga Corn so consistent. Look, every time I go show somebody the podcast, and you hit PotRoast,
there's 100 screenshots.
100 screenshots. Corn be just like
Corn,
the same pose.
You gotta choose a different.
You do always sit right there too in all of them.
Bro, I need to sit over there right where my seat is.
Yeah, Corn, you
That nigga say you gotta change your shit.
choose a different.
Hey, at least the first 6 episodes show.
Corn, you gotta choose a different screenshot next time.
We gotta throw out the pigs.
Y'all try not to cuss in the first 30 seconds. You feel me?
I got you.
Going off.
What we doing?
I got one.
So is nigga considered as a cuss word? Some white folks.
PotRoast podcast.
Already. Hey, folks, give me them
Motherfuckers already know what it is.
Salt vinegar chips.
Central Station Studios. I hope it sound good.
Yeah, let us know if we got a little echo or anything so we can adjust and stuff like that.
Yeah, let us know.
Hey, ain't nobody wants to eat chips on the show, man.
It sound like it's it's PotRoast podcast. You already know what it is, man. We're back in this bitch. One more again. The Friday, the last Thursday of the month. It's the first of the month tomorrow.
Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
It's the first of the
month.
Wake up. I said that my sister was already dressed.
Our Black Fathers to me says no echo, so we good. All right, let's go. Peace, fam.
Shout out.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. But yeah, man, no echo tonight in this PotRoast podcast. Happy Friday, Junior. That's to my niggas. And niggas already know what it is, man. We got Drip in the building. Drip. What's up, brother?
Man, it's good to be back, my nigga. My back was fucked up last week I was here. So
your back, you too young for your back to be fucked up, bro.
Now that you blowing it out right, you know what I'm saying? Back brace out. Track then went to the side, lace front is not
curling,
toe curling.
All that shit, man. But,
that nigga say he got a back anatomy.
I got a back anatomy.
Start a new job.
Congratulations.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I know you're taking male prostitutes on the blade.
Hey,
27.
if the money right.
Bodie, what's happening?
Man, same old, different day. You know what I mean? We back in the building. Another awesome week.
Already. Tim Gang just came back from Cali. Short on the plug, Tip.
Hey, man, the plugging, man, he ran off, so shit, I couldn't catch him, man. But, you know, I got a little something.
You still acting like he ain't got it with the Apple Watch on?
Man, he ran off, man. I'm trying to catch him, though, you know what I'm saying? But, you know.
Ran off once
and
then run off twice.
Shit, we out here, man. You know,
Big corn dog.
Corny dog.
Tell them what you got to say, real quick.
You eat my son vinegar chips? I'm ready to go to the comments. Let's go.
Corn dog eating your chips?
You find him on the corner of the bar eating your chips.
Salty vinegar motherfucker.
Show us over.
I got those right here.
I thought, hey, I didn't even know. Look, he was like, hey,
hold on. Quick question.
Is
Is corn dog really eating? Who's eating somebody else's chips?
You know they've been here for 2 weeks. Hey, them motherfuckers fire still. They still say vinegar, nigga, good.
Yeah, that's what the edible do to you, motherfucker.
Oh, I came prepared tonight before they start.
Bunch of edible.
Oh, God. I got them inside. That boy brought his bag, my nigga. Don't come with the jobs I got those tonight.
It's gonna be a funny podcast. I'm gonna say that.
Hey, that nigga Richie Grant said he got them salt vinegar chips in February.
I got in February, bro. When I first got back in town, and now
They done had like 100 hands in there.
Hey, my birthday was the 23rd. He got them before the 23rd.
Hey, these motherfuckers was fire. By the way, that camera, y'all should try these out. He said y'all should try these out.
Yeah, man, but you already know what it is.
I highly recommend not to try
motherfucking PotRoast podcast. Back in this motherfucker. One more again. Happy Friday, Junior. To all my motherfucking niggas out there, you already know what it is.
Sir.
And
One at a time, gentlemen.
we good to go tonight. One at a time, gentlemen. I know you motherfuckers got a lot to say.
What we talking about?
We talking about all kinds of shit today, fam.
Man, that's gonna go down right now in this podcast, man.
Go ahead, start that lineup.
Yeah, it's gonna go down.
Start it up.
What we talking about? Number one is Will Smith.
Buster ass Will.
Talking about Mozzy signing to Yo Gotti.
Buster, that was some Buster ass.
I don't think so. we're talking about what else we talking about?
That white boy that fucking passed the game up.
Yeah, the white boy, Jimmy Iovine from the owner of Interscope Records,
He passed
acting like
the
a
game
slave
up.
master, want to pass up the game and shit because the game said something about Dr. Dre.
Like, what do you mean he passed the game? As far like
We can go ahead and get into that.
Yeah,
like
We can
working
go ahead and
with
get
him?
into that first. So the game was at the Lakers game and shit, and he tried to say what's up to Jimmy Iovine. Jimmy Iovine and another nigga. We could play the video, but fuck it, I'm just gonna describe it.
Yeah, let's talk
And
about
he tried to walk up and say what's up to Jimmy Iovine, you know, the owner of Interscope.
Never once said what's
And
up to Jimmy
he tried to say what's up to him, and Jimmy Iovine just straight up, excuse my back, nigga. And then seriously,
Yeah, you
and try to walk past him like on some like I don't even acknowledge you type shit.
Wow.
So my question is the game's mouth too big, or is he really, or is them niggas tripping? Because he flat out said Kanye did more for me in 2 weeks than Dr. Dre did for my whole career.
Right.
So my question is, what do you niggas think about that? I'll go first, and we'll go Rob, and then around the corner. I don't know what Kanye did for the game, so I don't know if he got a new. I know they came out with the song "Easy,"
And what
and
it
the
get
shit.
far?
But that song is a banger.
No, it is.
I like
Like, what
that
it get
song.
far is
Yeah.
The
too.
song is a super
Yeah.
banger.
Yeah.
Would It Get Far is another banger, and I was on Game's what second
The
album?
second album.
Okay, second
That's
album.
my
I
first
believe.
documentary, I think.
No, that was
Or Doctor's
on.
Advocate, wasn't it?
That was on the Devil's Advocate, I believe. So he did that single. Did go platinum, I believe. And so my question is did he really do more for Dr. Dre? Or did Dr. Dre do more, or did Kanye
No,
do
your
more?
question is his mouth too big?
Is his mouth too big? So another thing is to that, why would Jimmy Iovine diss him because of that shit? Go ahead, Rob.
Or was it because of that? Was it because
I'm gonna say it first off, though. It don't matter who in this game put you on or did something for you.
It
You
do
know what I
matter.
mean?
It do matter.
No, hold on a second. Let me finish. It don't matter who did something for you. You know what I'm saying? They doing something for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's at this level or at that level. They did something for you. Why are you comparing me? You know what I mean? There probably other people that have been in the game's career that have done something for them that are way more minuscule. You know what I'm saying? Than both of them. You know what I'm saying? And so flat out, why is he even speaking like that? So yes, in my question, or what to answer the question, yeah, game man, you talking too much, dude. You know what I'm saying, dude? And that's why. What was it? Interscope.
yeah.
Interscope is
that's why
owned by
CEO
Jimmy
Interscope,
Iovine.
it motherfucking flat out.
Fuck
dude,
that cracker.
went on your back, dude. Because you know what? Don't be talking like that, then, dude.
What if that's his opinion?
Get in your fucking damn shit and motherfucker get your money and get your fucking career right. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no need to fucking sit there and, oh, yeah, he did more for me than Dr. Dre, which is still debatable like a motherfucker. You feel me?
It's debatable.
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry,
No,
dog.
It is debatable.
Yeah.
Did Kanye do more for Game's career than Dr. Dre? I personally would say no.
My thing is like, nigga, look,
Shout out Trey G in the chat.
because
Neighborhood
baby.
business. I feel you. I did that.
60 deep
Neighborhood
on this.
business. Shout out to yesterday was the day that Nipsey Hussle took his demise, and shout out to Neighborhood Nick. You already know what it is. Throwing in my hands. Neighborhood Nick.
True blue
Yeah,
today,
you
baby.
already know what it is.
neighborhood.
But my thing is, bro, I don't think if Game feels that way, who knows what they got in the works, and who knows what they working on. We don't know that, bro.
We don't.
We don't know that.
But ultimately, it ain't nobody business. He should be happy that anybody is motherfucking helping him out, putting him on.
Rob, did you answer the question?
No.
All right,
No,
gonna
really.
move on
Yeah,
then.
no, I answered the
Did
question.
he answer the question?
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
Yeah, game, you got a big mouth.
Yeah,
Shut
he
up.
just said Game about has a big mouth, but he didn't answer the question about who did more for who.
Oh no, that wasn't the question.
No, that was a second.
That was the
That
question.
was the second
That he
one.
asked.
Man,
It was the
That
question.
was the question.
That was a question.
as far as right now, because we don't know what's going on with him and motherfucking Kanye fully. You know what I'm saying? I would say Dr. Dre did.
Okay.
As far as the whole Interscope thing, I mean, I'm not gonna say that the Game has a big mouth. I think he definitely speaks volume. You know what I'm saying? He be speaking some real shit. He's definitely street political. You know what I'm saying, and everything like that. That's all good and dandy. So I don't think he has a big mouth. I think he's just speaking what the fuck it is. And also, the game is probably one of the most underrated West Coast rappers I've ever seen in my life. That don't get enough acknowledgement.
Hold on. Let's go say that one more time. You said that you feel that the game is one of the most underrated West Coast rappers of all time.
Yeah, like in LA, like California. I think he is.
Okay, I would say that I agree with you to some extent because he is underrated.
He's definitely underrated as fuck.
Motherfuckers can laugh about his tattoos and
about
all
his
that type of
shit.
shit.
I'm not worried about
shit
that.
And
like
change your heart shit. At the end of the day,
but that be like niggas like judging Rick Ross, but the niggas rapping is amazing.
We judge it on
mindset. And they judge Rick Ross, but the game discrepancies versus Rick Ross discrepancies is two different levels.
Yes, different. But right,
the game wasn't no CO.
No,
I done been to the joint.
Right,
most of the niggas watching this podcast done been to the joint, so niggas still rock with Rick Ross.
Right, but
my thing is the game was never no CO.
No, right. I'm just saying, general, like everybody has a backstory that motherfuckers don't like, but what do they do that they're really good at? Motherfuckers really good at rapping.
And Rick Ross is
he's great at rapping. He's great. So to answer the first question about if he has big mouth, I don't think so. Now the second thing about the Dre and Kanye thing is like, nigga, if you really honestly felt that way, I don't know if this has become very recent or if this has been trending for like the last handful of years or whatever. But in almost half of Dr. Dre, the game songs, how many times does he mention Dr. Dre's name?
A lot.
All the time.
A lot. Like almost every song that you hear, this nigga mentions something about Dre every single time. Or Eazy-E, but usually it's Dre all the fucking time.
He got Eazy-E tatted on.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that nigga mention nothing about Ye as much as Dre. So I don't know.
So that kind of makes it fugazi, in your opinion?
In my opinion, it does. Because if I was gonna give a motherfucker so much acknowledgement on what they done for me, I would definitely shout them out more than Dre, nigga.
Okay, let's go to Rich.
That's
producer. How do you feel about different producers, Kanye West, Dr. Dre, the game saying that Kanye did more for him in 2 weeks? In 2 weeks. Now we don't know what they did. We don't know what's coming out. But the game said that Kanye did more for him for 2 weeks than Dre did for his whole career. What do you think about that, bro? As a producer.
I mean, that's definitely valid.
If he feel like that,
yeah. You think about his songs, man. You think about what songs did Dre produce for the game, and what songs Kanye produced for him. Like I know he did Dreams.
He did Dreams.
Yeah. And Dreams is probably like
one
of my favorite
game
song.
It's one of his classics.
It's probably my favorite game song.
Dreams is?
Yeah. And then he just did that Easy and put Game on that Easy and everybody rapping on that beat now.
Yeah, that beat is hard.
Yeah, I can see. I mean,
but that's just like, but that's what I'm saying. It's just like
I disagree though, bro.
Like I do.
For some reason, I disagree.
You gotta realize, man, Dre wasn't making none of them beats.
Yeah, other niggas.
Dre was just coming in like turn the snare up, turn the hi-hat down. Yeah, I like that kick. That's cool. But the beats was already done. Kanye made them motherfuckers like, hey, yo, here go the beat.
Rich, this is my question to you though, because when I hear him like ask the question, you know what I'm saying? It's not too like he's not explaining it enough. It's like what did he do for you exactly? Was it more off of production? Is it off of influence? Is it off of connections? Like what or is it a combination of all? Because I know Dre, with them being both from LA, I'm sure that I would hope that he would have like a bigger hand out than Kanye would.
Hold on.
I will hope so.
First off, I want to tell everybody watching, share this shit, please. Share the shit so we can get other motherfuckers chiming in, bro. Share the shit so we can get a whole big topic going on this shit. I believe that.
So that's my question.
I believe that game is kind of speaking. What do you call? What's the word I'm looking for?
In generalities.
No. The game is speaking inabruptly.
Okay.
Because you don't know what Kanye gonna do versus
what Dre
what
has
Dre
done or
did.
would do.
Or could do, bro.
The way you
That's
frame
just
the
my
question,
that's just
the
my
way you
take.
frame the question though, Game, after all he's done in his career, has came out publicly and said that he feels like Kanye did more in 2 weeks than Dre
Dre
In 2 weeks.
And you know,
so he's not even mentioning like dreams and wouldn't
Did
get Kanye
Kanye give that nigga 10 beats?
It don't even matter, bro. But you got to think about like, all right. You know what? Let me reverse this. Let me ask you a question. Let me put this to you right now. You've been doing music how many years, bro?
About 10, 15 years.
How many years you know me?
About 10, 12 years.
I think you've been doing music longer than 10, 15 years.
Okay, yeah.
20, yeah.
I would
You've been
say,
doing music about 20 years, bro.
yes, sir. Thank
You started in the late 90s, didn't you?
No, I started in like 2001. 2002.
Nigga, late
That's
90s,
20
That ain't like 90s, motherfucker. That's 2 years.
That's 20 years, nigga.
All right, let me put it like this. Since he said
I've been to shows. Like
2001, I said late 90s. 99 and 2001 is 2 years apart.
Okay,
so what's the question?
late 90s, yes.
All the producers you worked with in your life, what producer you felt like contributed most to you?
Double R.
That's funny.
Okay, I would say you.
Exactly my point.
But that's because I know you. And we have a relationship.
Exactly.
So
We
you
have
Kanye,
We have a
Game,
friendship.
Kanye and Game got a friendship. They got a relationship.
Just right.
Dre is probably that nigga that Game come in, record the song, and then Drake come in afterwards and come put his little touches on. Don't even interact with
But
the
they ain't
nigga.
really homies. They ain't really homies.
They not
like
homies. Kanye probably got that nigga in the room. Boom, like we be in the room. Boom. You
But why do
this
you
nigga?
shout him out
How
so
you feel
much?
this?
That's
Boom.
what I'm
How you
saying.
feel? Why? Because you know how business is, man, and Dre is a big name.
Right, no, I'm just saying, but like at the end of the day, it's like as a rapper, right? Like I can imagine like you as a producer idolizing someone like Dre, someone like DJ Quick, etc., etc. But me as an artist, I'm more like I'm supposed to idolize more of like a rapper. So if I'm gonna shout somebody out that has some influence on me, it's probably gonna be a rapper. I wouldn't say a producer if I had a real relationship with this motherfucker.
So you know my difference in what you're saying right now
Mm-hmm.
is you can listen to 100 rappers,
Right.
And you can hear them, and you'll break down their flow like, oh yeah, he was dope with that, he was dope with this, he was dope with that. But you think about it, a producer is more important than you to another rapper.
Because he makes the
When
magic.
you hear somebody that makes the music that makes you want to rap, that's when you're going to connect to more than somebody else that's doing the same thing you doing.
Yeah.
So then going to what I was saying then, you know what I mean? It's like, nigga, he done shouted out Dre like in 50% of the songs.
But you know what?
Lyrically.
Hold on. But
like always saying Dre's name.
So let's say this. First of all, I'm gonna do the comment. Earl Alexander said Dr. Dre was a DJ, and he was a DJ with an engineer with an ear, if that makes sense. He was a DJ because he strictly was a DJ, but he had an ear.
Alexander.
But he had an ear.
Song Lab, baby.
Yeah, he had an ear. He had an ear as an
did.
engineer, Dr. Dre, and that makes perfect sense.
Puffy has that ear too.
Ear too,
But
right?
he don't make no beats.
He's not
don't
an
make no
engineer,
beats.
though.
Dre does make beats.
He does.
But the thing about it is Dre brings in a lot of people that really
To help
turns
him
that
out the
into
tweak,
what it is.
right.
Scott Storch is responsible for a lot of that Dre
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Game knows that.
They know that. The game, and that's what I was going to get to. I was going to say, we have to understand the game has been in this game now 20 years.
Bro.
So
Basically.
20 years. And this was a question I was asking on Drinking Chaps. It said, who has done more in your career, Dr. Dre or Kanye? And he said, Kanye.
Because Kanye
Kanye
probably made him feel more involved,
and he was probably more hands-on than Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre was just a high-end name. Come in.
Dr. Dre came in at
like
the
you
end
said,
of everything, like,
and just tweak
turn
everything.
That up, turn that down, turn that up.
As a rapper, I can look at, like we said, we hear him always referencing Dr. Dre. That could have been easily a call out to saying, nigga, you need to put me on more. You need to be doing more. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know,
but he was a street dude. I mean, he
OBFC said that's what I'm saying. They agree with what niggas is saying. Bro.
Yeah, he a street dude.
I just personally feel like unless the niggas is about to put out some shit and Kanye got like 7 songs produced by unless the game got 7 songs produced by Kanye, you can't say that yet.
See, this is one thing.
Got several songs.
Does the relationship matter, or does who put you on matter?
No,
that's the question, my niggas. Answer that question.
This is what matters most. How you feel in the room with a motherfucker is more important. Like what kind of vibe that person you around, who they are. When you get in the studio with it, like you get in the studio with me, bro.
And we done cooked up some shit.
When you tell me, bro, this what I feel like, this what I want to do, like this what I'm on, like boom, and then boom, I start creating. That's what Kanye probably did with Game. Dre probably slid that nigga a bunch of beats, and then he just picked some. They wasn't in the room together. It wasn't organic. He just did what he did on that shit. But it's a difference when somebody is hands on with you.
See, this is my
niggas just said without Dre, Game don't happen.
Hey, look.
How do y'all niggas feel about that statement? Because I think it's true.
No, I think it's
without Dre, Game don't happen.
I think it is a valid statement. However, this is what I want to ask, because when I was watching that clip, did they even ask him who's done more for you between Dre and Ye, or did they just say who made it happen for you, like in the game, like who did like the most for you? And he just openly said himself that Dre did less for him his whole career than Kanye did in 2 weeks. But that's what has me like asking, like, did something transpire recently between that time for him?
Yeah, I don't know.
Say that shit randomly.
That is
because it ain't like homeboy just, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like homeboy just said, okay,
so why would you say that?
Yeah, like just randomly, you know what I'm saying?
They hit that nigga up for the Super Bowl. Is there some shit going on in the mix that niggas don't know about? You know what I'm saying? So I will agree with you on that. So niggas in the chat saying Dre has more influence and has been in the game longer. The Game could not have had his career without Dre, but he could have had his career without Kanye. Dre said, "What up, Rich?
What up, Trey?
Well,
why you ain't pulled your ass up here?
Let me update
y'all, bro.
So OBFC say great explanation. Great explanation. Bolden and Rich. That's dope. I just feel like, bro. I don't feel like he let's say that. Hold on.
So let me.
Hold on 1 second. Trey said Tim Gaines and Corn are related through mustache.
Fuck you.
Them niggas here like the Whisperers.
Bang.
Okay.
Them niggas here with Lionel Richie mustaches.
Both their niggas got push. Both their niggas got push through mustache.
Burt Reynolds.
That's the new hairline.
Burt Reynolds.
That's the new hairline. Niggas is just mad.
I never seen a hairline like Corn. It's so fun, Trey hairline.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. Hold on. Let me just drop this little. Don't talk about people's hairlines, because you see what happened when motherfuckers talk about hair and hairline. Hold on. Leave hairlines alone.
That's next topic. money, fam.
No, but for real, let me say this right quick. From a producer standpoint,
I don't think Kanye did more than Dre, bro.
No, you can't
I
say that, bro. You cannot say that. This is why.
You know what?
This is why I gotta say that.
This
is why I gotta say that. And I'm glad you got up and left because I would like to have you right here to respond to this.
Okay, go ahead.
But you've dealt with producers before me for a long time. But did I do more for you than them in a shorter period of time? Creatively for you? I remember you came through with Do or Die and all that shit. Like, hey, nigga, I need this beat. I need this. I need this. Boom. Right. And I provide that for you right there on the spot, right?
Where was you at when I did the shit with Crooked?
Nigga, we didn't know each other then. That's why you was over there on that motherfucking little Macintosh with the bing, bing, bings, and y'all made that song. But if you knew me, would you have pulled up on somebody else or me?
You.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying?
When you
get into a room with a producer that opens up your creative, it don't matter that this nigga is huge and you've been dealing with him for years. When you run up on somebody that opens up that creativity in you, that you feel like, yo, when I get with this nigga, I just my best come out. If that's how you feel, even if you only did 2 songs, that's valid, bro.
And the piggyback off of Rich saying, Richie Grant, what have we not? We've seen multiple rap artists go on Breakfast Club drinking chaps, right? And they'll say, what producer would you want to work with, right? How many to this day we have seen current rappers for the last 15, 12 years that has said, I met Dr. Dre. We recorded something, but I don't know what he's doing with it. So you get what I'm saying? As an artist,
well, that's what I want to say.
As an artist, Dr. Dre has so much music recorded by artists, and they shit ain't even out.
Hold on, though.
And it's like, man, I got to work with Dr. Dre, but
that's why I want to say
my shit ain't out.
Here's what I want to say though about Dre. Like what I noticed though, he's done that with even artists that been under him. Like Kendrick, he didn't let Kendrick drop his first fucking album for years when he was under him. Matter of fact, I think didn't he used to have Joel? He did have Joel Ortiz up under him, and Joel said that he didn't want to fuck with him no more because he took so long to allow him to drop his album. But my thing is that I like that about Dre because that's what I took from him growing up in my teenage years, learning that was that I never want to put nothing out as an album unless if I knew it was gonna be a fucking masterpiece, bro. I never want to put out an album that has 15 songs, only 4 of them are fucking bangers. Like that's like what Nipsey Hussle did, CIP. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga, he didn't drop his first album until 2018. Everything else was a fucking mixtape before that, and he was still selling that Crenshaw shit for $100.
Like I was saying, but look at all the top artists that didn't record it for Dre. And they shit still ain't been released.
Yes, but that's because he probably felt.
No, I'm just saying in general. There's been plenty artists that went on Breakfast Club and said, "Yeah, I recorded with Dr. Dre,"
but he probably didn't feel like it was it because it's like you said, the nigga has that ear, bro. And nigga have an ear if he heard it. And he didn't feel like
Kanye has that ear.
But let me ask you this: does he have a better ear or a more recognized ear than Dr. Dre?
I think
I'm going to be all the way honest, man. I'm going to tell you, I'm not being biased because I'm from Chicago. What I'm going to tell you is that shit is equal, bro.
It's equal.
That shit is equal.
It really is.
From a nigga who's been producing for 30 years or 40 years.
You gotta think
about
this.
Who got 40 years?
Dre got 40 years. Kanye got about
25, 40 years, bro.
Maybe 25.
No.
He been producing since he was a kid, right?
No.
You're taking away. You're giving Dre his
how long he's been in the game
because of what you're aware of.
Right.
But Kanye been producing
since he was a kid.
Kanye was born in 77, 78,
He's 77 because he's a year younger.
Drake got like 10 years on him in age, but Kanye been producing for a long time.
Right, but who
in the Chicago scene, we would hear Kanye beats before y'all ever knew who he was.
Right.
What I'm saying is this. 30 years, 40 years, motherfucker, if you 100 and I'm 90, we both old as fuck.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
True.
Okay.
Right.
There's no difference. We both about to be dead.
Okay.
Right.
That's not a big discrepancy.
Yeah.
No, nobody's saying that.
All
What I'm
I'm
asking
saying
is who
is
has the most recognized and
that,
viewed
but that's
ear as a
not, that's
producer.
not relevant.
We're only
when you're
doing
an
that with
artist
Dr. Dre because
saying
of people he
who
signed.
did more for
who
you?
did more for you.
No, right,
What
because
if
somebody
you like
here
this?
was like shifting
All right,
like
let's
the
put- let me
goalposts.
put it like
There's
this.
an artist.
Hold
There's
on,
an
hold on,
artist.
let me put it like this. Who did more for you? Everywhere
Oh, you
else,
guys have.
everywhere else that you recorded,
No, you guys have.
or us?
Right.
You guys have, but
All right,
I
so
wanted to take
that
it serious now
I
for the
would
last
take
2
it as that
years.
same.
It's the same.
the
You gotta
same
think about it like
kinda-
this, bro.
Because you're just
Like,
looking at his discovery. what
I
he's
haven't put in 20
accomplished.
years in the game.
No, I'm
No,
talking about
no, no,
20
no,
years.
no.
I'm
You
talking about like
talking about
your shit
that
up
helped
to your
you.
date right now.
Man, fuck
No,
them
right.
niggas,
See, like,
man.
but this is what
Them niggas all
because I kept hearing you say like he feels and feels and feels, and this is my thing. I always separate feelings from reality,
Oh,
and
wow.
that's what I
See, we ain't
do.
gonna go there, Corn.
I don't think you should do that, Mike.
No.
This is what I mean when I say
It's
that.
just
And I'm
personal
not,
preferences.
and I'm
Who's
not,
helped you more in your career?
I'm not saying
We're
this.
looking more of Dr. Dre accomplishments. We're not talking about Dr. Dre accomplishments. We're talking about what Dr. Dre has done personally for you
Personally
as an
for you.
artist. And that's where people are getting stuck because y'all said Dr. Dre did this and that. But what has he done for you?
No,
Because you're
no,
stuck
me.
on his discovery.
No,
what he's accomplished.
No,
Hey,
me.
Mike, before
I'm
you
stuck because he
respond to
shot
that.
out
No,
his
no, no,
name
no.
so much.
No,
That's why
but
I'm
that's
stuck.
before
As
you-
a game
before you
artist.
respond to that.
I mean, as a game
But that's what the game is.
Hold on. Let me ask a question.
Before you respond to that, let me tell you what my understanding with this. And okay, I have a friend whose father wasn't in their life, right? Like they should have been,
Right.
but they've known him for years.
Mm-hmm.
This person felt like, in a matter of months, I was more like a father
Right.
than this father for years.
Right.
That still paid child support,
Mm-hmm.
still did
Little fatherly
the
things.
bare minimum.
Right.
But they like, yo, you've been more like a father than my daddy, and I'm 30 years old.
Yeah.
I only known you for 2. This nigga known me for 30 years.
Right.
The feel.
Yeah.
If as an artist, if Game felt like Kanye challenged him or put him in a place or made him feel a way musically more than Dre, or even as a man within that time frame, that's valid.
All right, let me say
And
this
a whole
real quick.
20-year
Hold on, let me say
career?
this real quick
Yes.
before we move on. Let me say this real quick.
Because some people treat it like a business, some
Kanye
people
may
treat
have
it
been
like a friend.
right. Kanye may have been like a real hold on. Kanye may have been like a real friend, as opposed to Dre being
A
like,
business.
yeah, get in there and bro and rap on that, and you may not even
Drop
like
your
it.
3 verses.
But if
nigga, let me
you
hear
feel
it.
like a nigga fuck with you, he gonna be like, hey, bro, you like this,
and a
or
lot
you like that,
and
you
a lot
like
of
that,
artists
or
have-
you like
and
this.
a lot of
See,
artists
and
have
then,
said,
right,
working with Kanye, he brought more of the best out of me.
the
He's
best
so
out of him,
particular.
right?
There's a lot of artists that said that he's brought the best out of me. He told me how to.
So he may have been like, yo,
see, right, but that's
switch
why-
this up right here.
See, like what you saying that though, that's like the only part like where. And again, I'm not taking it from the game. If he feels like that, that's fine, homie. If you feel like that, salute to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna put an extra stamp on you, and no disrespect to you, if it was in this situation, which is not. But I'm not gonna give you an extra stamp, nigga, because I know you and I fuck with you more than I fuck with this producer.
But what if I give you the
On
right
a friendship relationship? No. I'm saying I'm not gonna give you extra stamp just because you my homie and because this man isn't. He treats me more as a nigga. Get in here, make this motherfucking song. Let me do my little shit and get the fuck out. Instead of you being with me and nigga, we smoking, we drinking, we talking about our kids, we talking about doing all this and that, going on trips.
I'd rather
You know
go
what
with
I'm
the
saying?
latter.
I would too.
Big press.
No.
Right. Hold on.
I'd rather go with the latter.
Hold on a second.
Right, I'm just saying I know
We
one
gonna go
put
to-
your stamp
hey.
on that's his homeboy.
Hold on a second. We're gonna go to the chat real quick. We got a Earl Alexander in here chiming in, you know what I'm saying? You say, okay, I hear you from an artist's perspective though. Kanye may have done more for the game, but Dre is a perfectionist. We gotta walk him down over here. Dre is 57 years old, but Kanye is 44. We got Earl chiming back in. Dre bought beats from High Tech, and and he from Cincinnati. Dre bought beats from Midwest producers, and then we got Walk 'Em Down coming in saying that he looked like an old man with a baby face.
Talking about Drake.
Yeah, Drake. And then he
talking about Bolden.
Oh no, yeah, and then he talking about D. Well, no, he talking about D. Jacket look ashy and musty right now.
and that nigga face just look ashy. We know right now. We know his face right now is shaggy. Because first of all, his beard looked like half of it is on Laraway. The other side looked like a used Brillo pad. And the only thing that's fancy is that 30 with the drum on it.
I recant that statement.
He's gonna come down here like he gonna say, "What's that about? All money?"
He probably in the back right now.
He probably is.
He probably back there somewhere. He just don't walk in.
They usually do that.
Said something about the 30.
What you say, cuz? What you say,
Hold on,
cuz?
real quick before we move on. Tim Gaines and Corn Dog. What do y'all think about it briefly, please?
I don't give a fuck. Corn.
Okay.
That's the right
response.
I've been feeling that same way for about like 20
You don't
minutes
give a
ago.
fuck?
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And I don't got nothing to say because the nigga retracted that statement in the first place.
He didn't retract
Yeah,
it.
he did.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he retracted that statement.
Yo, let me
Where?
say this, man, before we close out on this topic, just for artists in
He said he
general.
was just talking rah.
Even because we
He
have
said he
artists
fucked
at the
with
table, even Young Mike that's coming up in his career right now. I want to say this, like from a producer standpoint, I would rather be able to connect personally with the artist that I'm working with
Than just business.
than just business.
Right.
Then just I sent you some beats and you rapped on them, and that's cool. That's cool too, because I get the money either way. I've done it. I've been doing it for years.
Okay, that part.
But at the end of the day, when we talking about I'm making music that I want to listen to and I connect to and I fuck with, I would rather be connecting with those artists in a personal way, understanding them, what's going on in your life, what's up, like your relationships,
What's
your kids,
motivated you?
seeing you being around you, because that way I get to connect to your feelings when I make the music, because
Your aura.
from where I'm
Right,
at
your
as a
energy.
producer, like
Yeah.
y'all know me, I make music based off the feeling. When you come in, I'm like, yo, I don't say pull up the YouTube beat you want it to sound like. That's not my first go-to. What I say is what you want the song to feel like. Like it's hurt, it's a breakup, it's a bitch fuck you, it's a I made it,
It's some killer
It's a,
nigga shit.
it's a triumphant, like I got through the storm or whatever, and then I connect musically with that. And then the feeling come in. The songs are more powerful to me that way,
I agree.
as opposed to I sent you 30 beats and then you force
agree.
your lyrics on that
Okay.
one. that
So
you
now,
feel like
so
it
now I
match.
can agree where I can kind of feel where Kanye Game may have said that about Kanye, because maybe he giving them that,
No, we just-
as opposed to Dre just like, hey bro, I got these beats, go rap on. As opposed to you got a motherfucker that's fucking with your vibe and fucking with your energy and giving
I
you
made
what
this
you
shit
asked
right off
for.
what you just
I
told me
made
you
that
felt
right
like.
off what
He's
you
making it
yeah.
feel
You
more.
know what?
He's making
custom
it
made.
make
You know
more
what, bro?
personal
Look.
than just business.
I agree
Right.
with you.
Hold on. Let me go in and get it, because we've been doing this for almost 38
No, wait,
minutes.
no, wait. I just
No,
want to say
no,
this
ain't no
real.
way,
No, I
ain't
want to
no
say this
way.
real. I'm saying this real quick.
Let
to
me
Rich.
say it real
Hold
quick,
on,
man.
nigga. I'm saying this real quick to Rich. I feel you 100%. And with ending that, all I want to say is I just want to know what made him bring up that question. I'm sorry.
Up on Drinking Champs.
What made him bring up
He
that,
said that shit.
that statement versus what the question was? That's it.
What do you
You
mean?
gotta think.
Because of how the question was asked, like just like I said, because it's not like homies looked at him and said, "Game, has Dre done less or more for you than Kanye West has?" He didn't say that. He just said, like, who's like done like more for you like in your career? And he said, well, Kanye did more for me in 2 weeks than Dre ever did for me.
I think that's a
So
good
it's like,
answer.
Those are the two main.
You know what? You gotta think
That's
about
all
this.
I'm
Is
saying.
this is why I
Back
say
up,
that.
I think he was talking about the pace that Dre works at.
No,
Dre
this is
works at
what I'm gonna
pace.
say to that, bro. What I just said. When you get with a producer first of all,
What Dre say?
Musically.
He said Rob looked like they're selling every read of your mail when you go.
What they
And then when you tell him about it, then he act like he ain't heard it already.
Right.
No, what? So to piggyback off that, Mike, this is why this is what solidifies that for me. When he got asked that question, you got to think, man. Like, you a creative, right? Now, if you not, there's a separation between the two. There's rappers out here that's only rapping and emulating what they see and hear because they want the money or the fame or what they see.
Hit chasing.
So they hit chasing to chase a bag.
Hit chasing.
Right? But then you have people that if you ask them the question, if somebody says you'll never make $1 again in your life off of music, would you still make music? And they say yes. Music for me is therapy. It's an escape. I'm gonna make beats forever, whether somebody buys them from me or not.
Because that's what you like to do.
I'm not chasing like the bag. The bag is an extra, and that's cool. So when you get into people that create from the heart,
it's a blessing,
a feeling, something that like, yo, I want to, when you listen to a song like Dreams, those are songs I connect with like Scarface. People that get in a feeling bag and connect to the beat off of something that, yo, even though like my mama was there or my daddy was there, the way you express that feeling, I felt it in a different lane. I connect to the song. So when you are creative that gets with somebody else creatively that connects that way,
positives.
That shit is a crazy vibe.
It is. I ain't gonna front. It is. Bro.
So then for you to say, yo, like, yeah, when you ask me that question, yo, the best vibe I ever had musically ever, the greatest music situation. I've worked with CeCe Peniston, Roscoe Dash,
back to the top.
All kind of people. Let me finish.
Jimmy R.D. walked past him.
This on the topic. Let me finish because this got something to do with you. Musically, in my whole career, music has always been my escape. My best moment of my music career was recording his grandmother singing.
You're gonna make me cry, bro.
What I mean by that, though, like why I'm saying with that, the relation. I've got
one of the coolest gospel singers out here in Phoenix, Arizona. Facts.
5-figure bags for beats from artists that are major. I've got big boy checks. I'm able to move and do what I do musically. I get paid. But my best musical moment was for free with his grandmother.
His love.
Her face, what she said when she came out, the feelings, everything involved in that moment was musically what I've always been a part of. So to hear Game say that, like some people would jump on it, he just capping this, that, or the other, but he might have got in that room with Kanye
I feel you
and
now.
Had that same feeling that I had musically connected. Like, yo, this opened up my career better than this.
We was both in the lab motherfucking crying.
Crazy. Best musical experience ever. I don't think nothing will ever replace it. I don't think that I can get a placement that makes me like 5.5 million over the next 6 years.
Ain't no bag on compensate.
It's not better than that moment.
Ain't no bag on compensate for no vibe.
Just to go with you saying that, and just for us like to close this out, because I can compare that to like when I was doing, and this ain't no disrespect to my homeboy Brandon, but like when I was starting to record with him back in between 2020 and early 2021. And then with me and this nigga, no, it was when you had your white homeboy, the nigga from New York, when we all did a little cypher beat that night.
Yeah.
We all did that. And I don't know if that triggered Crondor or not. Like when he heard me, he was like, man, like this little nigga can actually spit some shit. And then when I came back the next time, me and him did that one song, and then it went from there. But the connection and the vibe that I had with that nigga compared to with Brandon, it was different because it brought more out of me than I did when I was recording with him. But even fucking with you, even like when I heard that beat with the white boy, and I was seeing how everybody was just like interacting, I was like, man, this shit is like it's
Mike
deeper,
D.
you feel
Shout
me?
out Mike D.
So like, that's all I'm saying.
Shout out OBFC, man.
So,
Shout out my grandma.
I understand.
Sister Ann English, man.
I can see that.
One of the coldest gospel singers out here. Honestly, that's one of my most beautiful moments. That shit kind of get emotional a little bit because if y'all would have seen, bro, my grandma used to sing at like funerals, weddings, church functions, all that shit. She never recorded herself.
Oh, wow.
So when she came in our shit and she recorded herself, fucking singing,
in my garage studio,
yeah,
bro.
we doubled it up. And we doing it, bro.
Put a little mix on it.
We put the little mix
I
on it.
sampled the beat. I took the beat, the song she went to sing on. I took the beat. I chopped it up.
When we
moved
played
it around
it,
so she can lay the
when
whole
we played
song
it later, and she start crying, bro. Me and Rich was like this.
Yep.
Like. Swear to God, bro. And we G's.
That's
like we were just like, oh my God, like yo, what the fuck, bro?
But
right,
like what you were saying, like I understand that. Like my whole overall thing was that I was like wondering like why he brought Dre's name up. That was it. Like other than that, if you had
because he only got like Dre, Kanye, and like two other people.
No, right. I'm just saying that like he could. I'm just trying like to figure out why he couldn't, because if some nigga asked me that, and let's say that you were that person, right? And or Crondo, if somebody asked me, man, like who had like the most impact like on your whole rap career, I would just say one person's name. I would just say, oh man, Crondo. I wouldn't have said Crondo did more for me in this amount of time than this other man did. Why did I bring the other man up?
You gotta think about emotions,
because emotionally he's just wanted to express.
You gotta think like you gotta think. This is why I'll give him this, and I'm just.
Oh. I can understand.
This is why.
Okay. No.
This is
I understand that. This.
What did you say?
No, he said. Wait, say it again, Bo.
Because most people are probably say, I feel like Kanye did more for me. Because the next question would have been like, you ain't gonna say Dr. Dre.
So he just cleared. What I was going to say is,
both of the
you got to think about the industry, bro. The whole world will say that Dre is the reason why you're on. Right. Dre. Every time they bring up Game, it's Dre. But
or 50.
Game had to put it out there like, yo, at the end of the day, bro, like
it's not
Kanye.
Him. Yeah, I get it.
And them little moments did more for me in my career because Kanye in them moments might have made him successful on those Dre years. Because Kanye on that first album, right? Yeah. And Dreams on that first album.
On the Doctor's Ave. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? When he first hit, Kanye in 2 weeks might have made him be able to
go to that next
withstand all of those Dre years. It might not be this last Kanye song, or because Kanye was on the front end. In 2 weeks, he might have bought out of him. If you watch the documentary, man, you see what type of Kanye is. Kanye is that nigga. You can do whatever, nigga. You can beat all these odds. Fuck the world. They gonna tell you you can't. You can. Kanye is one of them type of dudes. So I can see that man. I got around this motherfucker. Dre telling you like, hey, if you can't sell this amount of records, if you can't do this, if you can't sound like this, being more technical. And Kanye more like, nigga, fuck what he talking about, nigga. You can do what you doing, say what you want to say, do what you feeling, do this. Boom. Like, I can see that being that avenue for where that came from.
Okay, I get it. Next topic.
Okay.
I love that topic because I'm passionate. I'm passionate about that topic because it holds resonance to me as an artist.
Right. It's just right. It's a music conversation. That's why I kept talking about it because I have
I respect you, Mike, for saying that shit because I didn't know that.
Yeah, like
D Bowden can probably move that into the comedy world. Like,
yeah, I didn't know.
He could have met Eddie Murphy.
Listen, I met
manager.
What made me get into comedy? I was a movie extra in Mr. 3000, Bernie Mac. They shot that in Miller Park. If you watch Mr. 3000, I got a 5-second scene in there.
I'm gonna look at that scene.
No bullshit. I'm a photographer in there with a long Canon, right? The Canon camera.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sitting on the stand. I sat in the dugout with Bernie Mac. I had a 15-minute conversation with Bernie Mac. I didn't know that man was that tall. He's like 6'3".
Is he?
He's 6'3", bro.
Rest in
Um,
peace, yeah.
I know a lot of detail about Bernie. Like he got burnt with some hot water. That's why he always kept the taper fro right here. He burnt. All this was burnt. He had some hot water going on. His wife did it. Bernie Mac told me so much. He said, "I'm gonna tell you something, brother. You get in this comedy." He said, "I've missed a lot of birthdays, holidays, Christmas." He said, "But one thing I had told my baby girl," he's talking about his daughter, "I was not gonna miss her graduation." He said he was on the tour, on the Kings of Comedy tour. His agent called him in a room. It was in North Carolina. He said, "I gotta go. My baby girl graduation coming up." He said, "Bernie, you gotta go up there." The dude was like, "They're gonna give you 30,000." He said, "I can't do it." Got the 40,000. He said, "I can't do it." His manager came back. He said, "They're gonna give you $80,000 for this show." He said,
He was the best
"Ain't
one.
no amount of money can compensate for me missing my daughter college
It's
graduation."
priceless.
He said, "Because I could be
But
sitting
all
in
I
the room.
missed already.
I missed already. I'm sitting in the room with $80,000 and nobody to share it with the people I love."
Yeah.
That was the realest shit. And he inspired. He made me want to do comedy because he let me know. He said, "I've done over 50 movies and been in 200 scenes, and I've never had a leading role up until this." That was his first leading role in his career, Mr. 3000. And rest in peace after he did Soul Man with Samuel L. Jackson. After that, he died. He's had two leading roles in his whole fucking movie career.
Right.
2 leading roles, and he was at the end of his career. So
Literally,
the grind was real
Do
for
the
him.
sitcom count as a leader?
Right, I was about to ask. that.
No, leading role in movies.
The movies.
In movie scenes.
Okay.
So those were his biggest bags. Was Mr. 3000 and Soul Man.
Bigger
And-
than his TV show?
Yeah.
Nah, TV show
No.
big though.
No.
Running that show was
No.
huge.
The
Walt
TV
Dis-
show still be playing though. It
Yeah,
might be bigger
right
now.
now, but you got to remember, Walt Disney produced that. Walt Disney got the
I
bag.
didn't know that.
Walt Disney produced that.
Okay.
My checks was from Walt Disney.
Yeah,
There's a
Disney
movie.
They
only
produce that shit now. They
Disney
ABC.
3000,
So they
ABC now.
own the.
So Walt Disney, Walt Disney
What's
got
the
that
show?
bag.
What's the TV show?
Bernie
The
Mac show.
Bernie Mac
Bernie
show.
Mac show.
Right. So they own
And
that
like
now.
I met
because
everybody,
it's
his makeup artist, her name was Antoinette. He brought her from the Bernie Mac show to be his makeup artist while she was
Right.
movie. Her husband played as a picture in the movie. So he always looked out for his people, man. But that's what he inspired me, and he let me know like the grind is real. Like, and I was like, damn, this man has been. I thought about all the movies I seen Bernie Mac in. He's like, this is my first leading role. Walt Disney produced that. That was his bag. Walt Disney got money, so they're gonna throw it out too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that inspired me. That's what made me want to go hard. But I didn't never tell anybody about me wanting to do comedy. I just moved out here and jumped off the porch with it. But
Okay.
I thought about that whole
But
conversation.
then you
I
could
had
have had
with him.
somebody around you that was around you every day, all the time, that wasn't as influential on that Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that makes sense, man.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Makes sense, man. All right, we're gonna go ahead and
You gotta
damn,
talk
we
about
went
the
long
smack.
on that. But next topic, man, we're gonna go ahead. Everybody talking about it. You already know what it is, man. The Will Smith slap situation. I'm gonna go ahead and start it off since we pressed for time and shit.
Team Will Smith.
Yeah.
Marco.
All right, so is it fake? Is it real? Do you think he was right, or do you think he was wrong? So, in my opinion, I will go ahead and say that I think he was right for protecting niggas talking about his wife. All right, you supposed to do that. Niggas say something slick about your girl, bro, like on a public stage, nigga, fuck it. All bets are off. I mean, whatever happens, if I punch you in your mouth or if I slap the shit out you, you deserve that. Now, on the other hand of that, the motherfucker was laughing at first. He was like this, like, listen.
Yeah, so
Once he looked at her, he's like,
She wouldn't laugh.
oh, okay. Yeah, let me go up here and buy you out across this
That's what I'm
motherfucking
talking
face.
about, man.
So my thing is Jada Pinkett like a super manipulator? Is she a witch? Like, what is she doing to make this nigga Will? Bro, there's witches out there, real life
I know.
witch bitches,
I know. It's just funny that you
and
say
they do shit like that. Did he eat the period blood spaghetti back in the day and shit like that? Hey, because you know that's some type of shit. So my thing is, he was laughing. Once he looked at her, oh, and she looked at him, and he walked on stage and did that. And if you notice from the other angle, she's laughing.
Yes, yep. She did.
when he slapped the shit out of her.
No, she didn't laugh.
She's laughing,
She
nigga.
didn't laugh till he sat down.
She laughing when he went up there and slapped
No,
him
when
and he
you
sat
watch
back
that
down,
video,
bro.
he
I
sat
watched
back
it,
down.
bro. She
He
laughing.
did a chuckle.
So my thing is, was he right? Was he wrong? Should he have did it? My thing is, I don't think it make niggas look bad. And that's the other thing that Coons be saying. I'm not a
Why do you
coon.
think-
He didn't look
This
bad
dude's
at
Black
all.
Power to the last hour on mine.
He
I
didn't
don't
look
give
bad
a
at
fuck
all.
what them white folks think about some niggas doing some nigga shit. Because they don't
Ooh,
concern y'all
I can't wait till
motherfuckers.
I get to be the one talking about
Okay,
this.
okay, I'm gonna let you talk. So
My first.
no, I'm talking. Scoot back a little bit. Your head all in the camera.
It's big. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So my thing is, I don't give a fuck what niggas think the white folks think, because it's our business and it don't concern you,
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down. We don't give a fuck what y'all motherfuckers think. So my thing is, should he have slapped him? My personal opinion, I say no.
Yes.
You just said yes.
Let me talk.
Let him
Let me
talk.
talk.
just said yes.
Let me talk. I would have walked backstage.
No.
I would have walked backstage where Chris be talking at, or where he walked back after the little set, and I would have said, "Hey, bro, I don't appreciate that shit." And if he would have said,
No.
"Nigga, it was a joke. I don't give a fuck," then I would have fucking smacked fire out his ass. Now, if he would have said, "This is me being mature," how old is fucking Will Smith? Damn near 50 years old.
No, he's
He is
50, about
50.
53,
He damn
54.
near. Okay, he's above 50.
Yeah, yeah. He's
Okay.
over 50.
He's old.
Now me right now, I still walk on stage and slap. I'm talking about a nigga that's mature in age or whatever
Bro,
the
you-
fuck.
but
So you
you
just
almost-
said
I will.
You're
I'm not almost
50.
50,
You're
motherfucker. I'm 41, nigga. I ain't
That's 50.
almost.
That's 50.
You almost 50.
Yeah,
I'm not
tell
almost
her,
50,
bro.
cuz.
Wrap it up. let Rich
All right.
get it.
No. Let me finish.
Let him finish.
Let me finish. You damn near 50, my brother.
No,
I'm not.
we
I'm
both
not.
almost
No,
50.
you older than me.
Y'all both look.
All right.
We was in high school at the same time.
No, motherfucker. You look 54, Rob.
Yeah, that's how you feel about. Oh, Rob.
All right. All right, let me finish my statement, bro. I would have hollered at that nigga backstage, bro, and I would have been like, yo,
No, you wouldn't have.
huh?
No, you wouldn't have.
All right, so what if I would
You
have
would not-
hold
You're
on.
not being honest right now.
I am being honest.
No, you're not.
So if I would have laughed at
no.
the joke at first, right? No,
You just
let's
said
be
it.
honest. Let's be honest.
The first thing he said.
If I would have laughed at the joke at first and see my girl reaction and she pissed off, would I, Crondo, have walked on stage
So, Luke,
and slapped the shit out of her?
absolutely.
You just said you would.
You just said you was. The first thing you
Absolutely.
said.
As a
You probably
husband,
knocked
I
him
would
out.
smack the shit out
Let
of
me.
Yeah, 'cause I was
No, let me
saying-
jump. Let me
I should
jump.
push.
Let me jump
Which
in
one is
front
it
of
gonna
that.
be?
Let me jump in front of that. You wouldn't have looked at your girl first.
You would have
You
did.
would have went up there
was
before
funny,
you saw
man.
her reaction.
Earl Alexander
We
said
know you.
he should have walked on stage and Kanye the mic to share his wife's condition, transforming the energy toward a positive cause. That's kind of soft, dog.
No,
I agree
okay,
with you.
okay,
I
okay.
agree with you,
Wait,
bro.
wait. Let
I agree
me
with you,
tell
but
Earl.
it's-
Let me tell Earl this.
That's Earl.
Absolutely, Earl. Absolutely, from a person thinking sensibly. But you gotta understand, bro, with all of the things this man been jumping through.
Yeah, man.
But he's
And
still-
all of the goofies, and let me just say this real quick, that what about August? Them people been swingers and sexually promiscuous for
Adventurous.
years.
Right.
That's not a secret. So
Will
there's
done
no,
smashed plenty of bad
there's
bitches.
no disrespect there. So stop bringing that up. The disrespect was that this goofy motherfucker just fell in love and talked about it.
Which he shouldn't have.
But they've been doing that for years. So that whole he didn't smack him, you don't know what he did to that nigga behind closed doors. But at the end of the
That
day,
ain't came
man,
to light.
you sitting down front row
He was
on this
laughing.
platform.
What
that's
about he was
already
laughing
against
at
us
first, bro?
as black folks.
He was laughing at first.
Because he didn't register yet. You done heard him up. I done been in a situation where something happened and then I've been, hold on, motherfucker, what you just say?
Right.
Because I was at first, yeah. Did you what? And then it turned on. Let's stop pretending we ain't been in them predicaments.
Okay.
Like, yo, this nigga just said, did you say Did you say shit, nigga, or did you just say bitch?
Okay.
And then it kick in. Now I looked over here like, whoa, ho. Wait a minute. I didn't even catch that. I'm not condoning what he did as far as he did the right thing. Politically correct, he was wrong. But I've been in them modes. We slap motherfuckers for less.
Okay.
Facts.
We whoop motherfuckers. But nigga, I just been in prison. You know what? We hoping and the motherfucker said, hey man, get that hoe ass shit out of here.
Oh yeah, so.
Oh, he just called you a hoe, nigga. You gotta go to the laundry room and beat each other to death.
Right.
Straight up. Niggas got beat up.
I lived in that for 3 years.
I still live by that to this day.
Exactly. So now he just called you a hoe ass nigga. Now you gotta get up and go do something.
Got to.
It's just that simple, man.
What you got?
You know how that shit goes.
I mean, is it on me now?
It's on you,
Yeah, it's
bro.
on you, man. Come on, Roman
Hey,
Diary.
and do
Alright,
not
so I
pay
mean-
Pablo. Please.
And do
The
not
question
play
is on that.
Pablo.
Do not pay Pablo.
Look, the whole thing is, let's be honest, man. Will Smith been under the scope for so long, so many memes, so many shit talking, so many this and that.
He's ready to snap. He tired of being home.
No offense, man. That boy was within his
And he
rights.
slapped before. This not the first time.
He was
He's a
within
slap a
his
nigga
rights
nigga.
to walk right up to that boy and do exactly what he fucking did. Simple as that. You know what I mean? And just like how Rich said, how motherfuckers have been in that situation, and let's not, shout out to Alexander and all that. You know what I mean? I understand that. Let's be positive and all this. You know what I mean? I'm getting older. I'm trying to change my life in that right too. But I mean, shit, dude, it ain't been none but a few years ago where, you know what I'm saying? Somebody just said the wrong thing. You know what I mean? My motherfucking ex, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, nah, dude.
I ain't never slapped him.
We had
The slap is more gangster.
and we had big talks, dude.
disrespect.
Like,
The
you know
slap
what I'm
is the
saying?
most
Like,
gangster
That's more
shit
disrespectful.
you could do to
The
a dick.
slap more disrespectful.
The slap, let
It
me tell
make
you
you want to
something.
kill a nigga.
I ain't
You
never
can punch me. You can punch me in my face.
That's gonna
right?
make a nigga fight. You
Spit
spit on
and
me and
slap.
slap. That's it.
Spit and slap.
You do either
A
two.
lot of people
If you
gonna
can punch
a
me
lot of
hard in
people
the
gonna make
face,
wanna
like-
fight you, but
Like
No,
if Mike Tyson
they
like
want to kill you.
Mike Tyson like, oh nigga. I might back up like, oh this motherfucker.
Bro, bro.
But if Mike Tyson open hand slap, bow.
That's
I'ma
like a
turn
bear
this
slapping
a baby monkey jumping on their
Until
mama's
he
back.
hit
I'm a
you
bite,
again,
kill,
motherfucker.
bite, whatever.
you.
nigga. It's all the proper now. Mike Tyson just slapped me.
Those are the
I'm about
ultimate
to fucking
disrespectful.
show him.
Go ahead, go ahead,
He
Rob.
ain't been in one
Go ahead.
shit.
Hold on, let Rob
look,
finish,
look,
bro.
look. Regardless, like you said, we've been in situations like that before. And yeah, I've had to stand up for mine. You feel me? Simple as that. But like, yeah, he was within his rights. He was within his rights, full on. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple as that. There's no backstage like Kondo said, none of that, dude. You know what I mean?
Kondo
Yeah.
did say
Hold on.
I did say that.
Hold on.
I did say that.
Let me speak.
Because I wouldn't want to fuck up my money.
Look. Yeah, and I know.
Over no bitch.
Hold on, listen.
No.
Listen,
You
listen.
lying, nigga. You not
Listen,
being
He is
honest.
because the first thing he says that he was slapping.
Yeah.
He not being honest.
Let me speak.
I know this nigga for years.
Yeah.
I'm being honest, but I'm not being so you think I'm gonna go out there and
If
soccer.
you watch it,
Yeah,
that's when he's
Kondo
not being
was
honest.
brought up to beat his ass off rip.
Hey,
Don't cut no punk chops for this.
Come on, bro.
Flat out. You'd have beat his ass, dog. Let's go.
Bro.
I know you.
I'm
You'd
telling
beat his
you
ass.
right now,
Give your
huh?
nigga.
So look, yeah, you would
If
have beat
what
his ass.
came out
If
his
it was
mouth.
me,
Yeah.
All right. This is what I'm gonna give it to you like this. This is why I know this. You can relate as far as if there's something outside, any kind of health concerns or whatever, right? If you sitting there, he makes something based on a condition she dealing with,
okay,
out of her control.
okay.
You didn't catch it at first, and then you catch it, and you look at her, nigga. Boom, you on your way. Tell the truth, not, nigga.
It's true.
You on your way, ain't you?
I'm on my way.
And you doing worse than what Will Smith did. That's what I'm saying.
I would have knocked him the fuck out.
nah.
And probably like,
But it would have been
King
more
Kong
gangster.
County
It would've been
Road.
more gangster.
Yeah, I'd have knocked
Slap
him the fuck out.
Let y'all might go ahead and chime in.
Hey, look, check this out, man.
We all depend.
Like at the end of the day, nigga.
boom, you understand, nigga.
Don't
Sign me
count.
up. I'm fighting Jake Paul next, nigga.
Right.
Look, at the end of the day, bro,
You right.
there's a whole bunch of shit with that.
Was it fake?
And no, but like the thing that I'm saying is this, nigga. Like Chris Rock
You would.
is a fucking comedian, right?
Yeah.
He's a comedian,
Go ahead.
right?
Yeah.
So their job,
You got to be able to take jokes, right?
Hold on. Hold on. Their job is to roast the fuck out the people in the front.
Yep.
And Will Smith and Jada, knowing the kind of environment that they've been in and the kind of slander that they've been getting, you don't think that this nigga is going to fucking pick on you two by coming there.
But you in the front row.
Listen,
And you in the front row.
Listen, but right, and you in the front row. So you know this nigga's gonna pick on you. So me, if I'm a husband and I feel that I'm gonna let my anger get the best of me, or let you and your emotions get the best of me, I'm gonna tell you, you know what, baby, maybe you should fucking stay home. Because you might get triggered, which is gonna trigger me to do some dumb shit.
Just off the strength of your relationship.
Right. So
I get that. I get that.
So with that being said, bro, I'm not gonna go up there and go smack this man for doing his fucking job. That's not what I'm gonna do.
That's how I feel.
But I would do what you said, and probably like I'm not gonna press him like, hey man, you know, because I don't know if you know, but my wife has alopecia, bro, and she's going through some shit. We going through some shit at home. So respectfully, please don't say nothing about my wife moving forward.
So hold on.
Wait,
let me say what's up in the chat. So the chat, so niggas in the chat saying Chris deserved it.
Yep.
No,
but the cameras is rolling.
No, he did.
And the money is on the line.
And
redirected in public and catch the man in private. The joke was half decent and the slap was half ass too. So it all
was. But let me ask you this though: would he have done that if The Rock was up there saying some fucking jokes about them?
Yes.
No,
I don't think so.
I guarantee you he would have not went up there and smacked the fucking Rock. Would he smack Mike Tyson if that was him up there?
If The Rock, hold on. Let me say one thing. If The Rock or one of them crackers was up there saying that same joke,
he would have smacked them.
The crackers wrote the joke, nigga.
No, he wouldn't.
The crackers wrote the joke.
This is what I want y'all to do right now.
He wanted to
hold on. We talk all this black empowerment, right?
I'm not even talking about that, though.
No, I have to put this out there.
Because the Queens is talking about that shit.
We talk all this black empowerment.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So what y'all want to do is say that this black man that decided he was going to protect his queen would have said, I'm not going up there to do it now because this white motherfucker or this big motherfucker or this nigga's up there. Let me finish what I'm saying. Maybe his approach, that motherfucker would have been more prepared or would have returned fire. But I guarantee you that nigga would have walked on the stage regardless of who the fuck it was, because that was a black man that was fed up with motherfuckers talking about his main motherfucker.
Rich. But my thing is this, bro.
Stop trying to belittle him like he a sucker.
No, that's
Have
not
we
that.
seen him be a sucker?
That's not that, bro.
He a sucker for them actions.
No, he ain't,
bro.
He ain't,
bro. Chris Rock was doing his job, bro. He was doing his job. Any one of those hosts would have did the same fucking thing.
Mike, go ahead and say your piece, and then
no, let Bo speak. Look. I'm just saying that, like in the end, that nigga should have did that because Chris Rock was doing his fucking job. Chris Rock may have not fucking. Hold on, wait. Chris Rock may have possibly not even known that Jada had fucking alopecia.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick, Mike. I don't want to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
Because this was my intention to say this prior. Let me tell you something. I consider the people in this room my friends.
Right, absolutely.
Right? Understand this. I consider them my friends.
Yeah.
If you are my friend, I don't care about the money, the stage, the jokes, or nothing. When it comes across the screen and I have to feel like I'm about to offend my friend, possibly, I'm not telling the joke. I'm moving past it. My friend is bigger than the joke. If that's his friend,
I can't agree to that. I agree. Hold on. 1 second. Let me read the chat. Earl Alexander said, The Rock and Jada DMs right now talking about slapping something. My bad. Too soon. Big Trey said, Will knew. That's all that mattered. So I kind of get both angles of it, bro.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Bo.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me break it down real quick, right? Everything evolves still around respect.
And you a comedian.
And I'm a comedian. Revolves around respect. True story. Y'all can look it up. Go on Breakfast Club. They did an interview with Michael Blackson a little while ago. Michael Blackson claimed he's from Philly. The question was asked to him about Kevin Hart situation when he got caught off cheating on his wife.
Right.
They said, would you have? Why didn't you crack jokes? He said, because it's a respect thing. There's still code. It's still respect amongst communities.
Absolutely.
You
He
can't
made
say
jokes about it though.
but because that's his friend. This is the thing. Will reacted that way. Hold on. Will reacted.
Movies with fucking Jada though,
let me finish. Will reacted that way. We don't know what was said behind closed doors. He may be personal friends with Chris Rock, and I'm sure they are.
They are.
They're friends, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm a friend and I confide in you about a situation, he probably had pillow talk with him about, like, Jada still comforting. And when he went up there, the joke was like a dry joke. For a lot of people that didn't catch when he said, "Can't wait to see you in G.I. Jane." Has any of y'all seen G.I. Jane?
Yeah,
Y'all.
and she didn't have alopecia.
The storyline in G.I. Jane was what? Richie Grant tell him.
She was fucking with the
younger,
older
older Bruce Willis, Ashton Kutcher,
with a young
Will
dude,
Smith, August Alsina.
It was a dry joke. It was an inside joke. So when people was like, "Oh wow," it was a low blow because it was referencing between. Hold on,
just real quick.
Yeah,
that cannot be a fucking low blow to me, bro. When she openly was like, "Nigga,
right.
like we was fucking," and you made it public, like you are a public fucking figure,
right.
bro.
But this is the thing.
You're
It's
not a regular.
It's not even just about that. I don't give a fuck what my wife exposed. If a motherfucker go at my wife, I'm gonna react. That's my queen. Check this out. Let's say he didn't react. What would have been the backlash about Will Smith? Because a camera went. Exactly. You know what?
A whole bunch of motherfuckers would say the same thing. That joke was weak.
No. Because
that's what everybody would have said.
When the joke, when Chris Rock said that he was used by, like you said, the white man wrote the joke. Well, he was a dummy for utilizing and letting them utilize him. Because at the end of the day, you was the puppet to assassinate another black couple up there on TV for the bag. You look dumb.
Everybody at this motherfucking table been ready to run a nigga off the road for cutting them off.
Exactly. Because look, they looked at you. They looked at you like this. Because look, the whole thing is Will Smith was gonna get backlash,
pocket, bro.
Right? He gonna get. He went, like you said. He been through so much all this year, bro.
Niggas calling him soft.
Right, they would have been soft, like, "Oh, this is why Jada be exposing all they dirty laundry because look how he act." You see what I'm saying? That would have been a flip side.
Let me ask you this.
If he didn't react that way.
Go ahead.
As a nigga if you the nigga that been fucking a million bitches, and then your bitch come out for fucking one nigga,
you gonna feel.
And the whole world going crazy and calling you this goofy, you the fuck.
They had a whole round table.
Margot, the bitch, all the little younger bitch. Her mama, all of them, you done fucked all the baddest bitches ever and kept that shit tough.
Right.
And then your bitch come out for this goofy nigga that one hit wonder nigga that's
gonna make you feel some type of way.
Nigga, and you can't jump on stage like I done fucked all the bitches.
But y'all tripping on my bitch.
But y'all tripping on her for this one motherfucker. I fucked his mama and her sister and her auntie at the same time.
Because I'm gonna explain something real quick. Women and men are not the fucking same, bro.
They're not.
It's not right. So we're not the same on how we conduct sex. A man being your age, bro, it's natural. Wait, no. Listen. It ain't none at all. Because this is natural. A man your age, bro, it's natural for you to want to fuck a little 23, 24-year-old. A woman that's 45, 50 years old trying to fuck on a nigga that's my age.
Absolutely, it's because that's their sex drive.
That's weird.
That's
it's not right.
Boy, you better get tell y'all.
It's not right.
If any of y'all
traditionally,
let me tell y'all youngsters something out there right now.
Call these women cougars.
Let me tell y'all youngsters something out there right now.
That's all I gotta say.
If you're 27 and one of them 45, 46, 50-year-olds want to give you some pussy,
you gonna take it.
Get that motherfucking shit and learn you
a man is going to take it. I'm not saying I wouldn't take it. I'm a man.
Because boy, that's some of the best pussy.
I'm a dude. A woman, that's different. Like that's all, bro. That's all I'm saying.
All right, it's some games.
Men and women
games, bro. You gotta let
man. It's like this. The man's a comedian, bro. That's what he does. He entertains the crowd by making jokes. She was on the front line. She got blasted. This nigga was laughing when he made the joke from the jump. Then he looked at the bitch, and the bitch was hurt, so he wanted to try to get up and act a fool.
What's wrong with that?
He was wrong for that, bro. It's corny, bro.
That's his wife,
Man, it was the whole fucking thing was entertainment, man. You had to be in the front step.
But guess what?
But
At the
listen,
end of the day,
hold
you don't have to go home with your wife.
But check game, though.
Tim Gates, you was ready to fight
Hold on.
seat.
Let me finish speaking. You just happened to be in the front, bro. It's all entertainment. You was in the front. You got blasted. You should have took it as that. That's why you started laughing. You only got emotionally hurt because your girl was right there and she got blasted, and it was on her. So you had to do something to get up to make yourself look better.
Hold on.
Man, that man's a comedian. That's all I gotta say. That's what he do. He roast.
Y'all cannot let Tim Gaines off there.
I want to ask you this.
You can't let Tim Gaines off there.
If Jada wasn't there, do you think Will still would have did that?
No, because he saw her hurt.
No,
Even
though that the joke was clear as day,
he would have saw her hurt.
I don't give a fuck about seeing her hurt. Nigga.
Yeah, you do on national television.
This bitch is humiliating me, nigga. Why the fuck am I gonna care? I ain't care about no bitch that put me on blast and millions of fucking people on TV. I ain't gonna be with the bitch.
I was a 6-year-old kid, and I was in line with my mama. She would tell this story all the time. The lady behind her had a problem with how long she was taking to put the shit on her back, and the way she said what she said made me react. I jumped in front of her at 6 years old. You better not ever talk to my mama like that. You can see. If I would have heard it, I wouldn't have known. But I looked at her face, and I felt what she felt.
So let me read the chat comments real quick. Niggas in the chat talking. Will knew the disrespect, so that's all that mattered. That's what Trey said. Earl Alexander said, but the argument is the husband's responsibility to defend the joke, or is Jada's role? Where is the problem? Because he was laughing at first, right or wrong. Everybody was right.
He was laughing.
Okay, he was laughing at first. So my thing is, should he have done it? Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I say yes.
Hey, let me finish.
All right, go ahead and finish.
But how many niggas like go to the 85 South Park show, nigga, and they get their shit roasted?
Hold on.
They're smacking nobody.
Timmy, y'all finish. Then we gonna go to corner.
Check game. More like if he was affected by the joke, he should have took it backstage and talked to him like a man. Because they friends, bro. First of all, they friends, bro. And he knows.
That's what I said.
Exactly.
It's a form of entertainment, and that's what he was doing. He was entertaining. Hold on, let me finish. He was entertaining the crowd. He was on Front Street, bro. He got blasted. He was not trying to hurt that man or his wife. It was a part of entertainment. That's what he was supposed to do. Everybody was supposed to laugh. She didn't laugh. He looked over there, looked at his wife, and got fucking butthurt about the shit because she got butthurt. He should have walked up there and slapped that man, bro. Plain and simple. That's what he do. He tells jokes, bro.
The joke was scripted, man. So you already knew he was gonna do this, and that man. The rumor is he heard about the joke was going to be dead, and he asked him not to do the joke, and he still did.
But that's a rumor.
I ain't hear all that. I ain't hear all that.
Tim Gaines.
What did you just say?
It was scripted.
I gotta ask you this.
It's scripted.
Okay. So listen.
It's
If it's scripted, right? Listen, if it's scripted,
I'm saying the comedian
if it's scripted, right? And I'm gonna take what you said and connect it to what the ending of what his conversation said, right? If it's scripted, right? Like he just said, you just got entertained and distracted from what was really going on, because guess what?
Yeah.
Let's speak about it. Because I heard all y'all stuff, but let me speak on this. Before this situation even happened, and I'm sick of this shit happening to us as a community, because we get so distracted by stupid shit. That's why I start putting stupid ass memes out there. Because guess what? I don't give a fuck. I found it entertaining, and I felt it to be very funny. Did I think that it was real? No, I don't. And to be honest with you, listen. I'm not saying Will was wrong or none of that stupid shit. I don't think he was wrong in any situation. I don't think none of them was wrong in this situation. Now, if it was real, then guess what? So be it.
Niggas get slapped every day, B.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas get slapped every day.
Niggas get slapped every day, B.
But listen, back to what he just said. But if it was scripted, because 3 weeks prior, Will Smith went to a fucking slapping where you learn how to slap people, fake slap people, and it looks real on camera.
But he slapped him up early in his career.
Right. But I'm not saying Will ain't capable of doing what he do, because Will is from Philly. He does know how to fight. Don't get it twisted. But don't get it twisted.
Hold on, let my nigga talk.
But don't get it twisted. I can see the reason why he didn't go after the one thing you don't never do. You never, no matter how jealous you is, you don't never go after the nigga that pleasured your wife in the first place. But what I'm saying though is another reason why he didn't go after Asina is because Asina stands just as tall as him. So he's like, nah.
He's a fucking slender man compared to that nigga, bro.
That's not a fact.
I don't agree with that.
No, he's just as tall as him.
I don't agree with that. He's taller than Will Smith, but still wouldn't care.
Hold on.
And he's nowhere near the same.
Yo. Hold on. Rich. All right, I'm gonna say it since Rich ain't gonna say it. That shit don't matter.
Will Smith, I think, but listen, back to what I was saying.
Before
all this happened, listen, before all this happened, because I'm connecting
Jesus Christ,
I'm connecting
nigga, we gotta talk.
I'm connecting this. Before all this happened, because I'm sick of this shit happening. Right before this shit happened, if you really fucking notice and you really pay attention outside the matrix they presenting to you, you really start to see the message very clearly. Before the what is it, the Grammys, Oscars, or whatever, it don't matter. Before it happened, who was trying to ban the fucking Oscars or do their own concert?
Jada.
No. Who was trying to do their own?
It was Jada.
No. It was Jay Prince. Jay Prince was trying to throw a concert and get everybody together to ban the Oscars because the Oscars have been treating people bad for years. But listen.
You're right.
It don't even matter. But the thing is, to take attention off of whatever he's trying to do, not even just him, just black people in general, to get their attention to swing off of everything that they've been going through in their real life. Guess what? We're gonna script this shit. To show these motherfuckers. And listen. Our ratings is going down. This is the lowest views that we ever had as far as the Oscars. We got to get the Oscars views to go up because we need our money back for all of this shit. Guess what? Best thing to do. Put the smack in the motherfucker.
Chris Rock sales went up 200%. Chris Rock sales went up 200% for the Kevin Hart.
I'm coming to you. Go ahead, I'm coming to you, bro.
So Chris Rock making more money than he made ever since he got slapped.
Because him and Kevin Hart has a tour coming up. It's called a Hart.
So he's benefiting tremendously from getting slapped.
Yes. Okay. So let me go back to Bowden.
So let's get.
Let me say, Bowden. I'm gonna come right back to you, cuz.
No, I gotta get on this.
Chris Rock got a tour coming up.
Chris Rock and Kevin Hart has a tour.
And his sales went up 200%.
300 from $33 to $439.
Right. So is it a planned production?
It could be because we all know controversy sells.
It does.
And we all know, some of y'all may, I don't know everyone, I'm not going to say everybody, but Chris Rock and Kevin Hart has a tour coming up called the Hot Rock Tour.
No.
What is it called?
It's called the Heart Rock Tour or Rock Heart. I think it's Heart Rock. I think Kevin Hart put his name first.
So to the woke people, everybody's so woke, right? Mm-hmm. So why wasn't it just a situation where a entity took the right stand and everybody benefited from it because the right thing happened?
They make them leave.
Because everybody's so energy and
Hollywood don't give a fuck about what's
we didn't talk about Hollywood. We talking about this man took a stand for his wife.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
For his person.
Allegedly.
Right? And the person who everybody thinks is so innocent is still benefiting because they were a part of the representation.
I'm trying to tell you with all this.
Last question. What about the black queens?
Okay.
They're saying that's how you protect your woman, and that's how you do this, and
that's bullshit.
He's right by doing that, and they should have did that, and all that type of shit.
I'll
go first.
Stop thinking with your feelings.
I'll go first.
You would have did it though.
Me personally,
you would have done it.
I know I would have did it. I'm not arguing.
Okay. I'm
But
glad
see,
you admit
hold
it.
on. I
That's
will
all I
admit
wanted
that.
to hear.
All right, I'll admit that, nigga.
Let me hold my big.
Hey, but you know,
I'll admit. Hold on. I'll admit that. But the difference between Will Smith and Crondo, I would have socked him. I wouldn't have slapped him.
Okay.
The slap is the ultimate disrespect to slap another man. Now, my thing is, I'm not gonna slap no man. Now I'll slap a bitch, or I'll slap a bitch ass nigga. So maybe Chris Rock thought you a bitch ass nigga for doing that shit, and I'ma slap the shit out you. So my thing is, bro, when I walk up on stage, I'm ready. I got the money. I'm ready to go to jail. I don't give a fuck about these Academy Awards or whatever the fuck it is. I'm finna walk up on stage and I'm finna test your jaw.
That's what Will did.
So that's my thing. That's my thing right there.
He just did it like the European.
I think he did a European style. Like I
European style.
don't even consider you. I don't consider you as a
Cow.
man. I consider you as a bitch.
Draw, nigga.
That's gangster as hell. I don't even consider you as a dude. I consider you as a man bitch.
But let's
a
look
bitch.
at it from the other foot, though.
All right. Hold on. Let me read the chat real quick. All parties involved were washed up before this event. I disagree with
Bel Air
you.
is popping like a
Bel Air popping.
Bel Air is
Will Smith. Hold on. Will Smith won a Academy Award for his role in King Richard. So they not washed up, fam. I agree with you on your second comment. Controversy sales our parties will also benefit. I agree with you on that.
And Summertime is still probably one of the biggest barbecue songs.
Like that.
Today.
Okay, Mike.
He wouldn't have
Let's
smacked
go.
Tupac like that.
They will get into his Tupac back.
That's the question.
That's the question.
Say it one more time.
They will. Listen. No, but listen. Hold on. Let me explain the question. I'm gonna put the camera back on me, and I'm gonna put the camera back on you after I ask the question. I seen the meme and all that shit saying like I'm not impressed. Tupac would have shot him.
Right.
So my thing is like
Tupac had a gun in the Oscars.
they will get into his Tupac bag to protect his girl.
Nah,
because Tupac probably would have shot him.
Now Will Smith got into his I see a little fragile ass nigga on stage bag and I could take advantage of him type shit. Cause like I fucking said, if it was any other person like The Rock or a nigga that was or Dave Chappelle, he would have not smacked that nigga, bro.
He just smacked too many other niggas.
What a little fucking white boy and little ass Chris Rock. He smacked the reporter.
Hold on. Trey G said earlier in the comments, and I seen it too. Will Smith, hold on. Let me speak real quick. Will Smith slapped the white boy. He went like,
y'all act like Will Smith is
nobody says he's a bitch.
That nigga trained.
I forgot he trained on
Ali. Ali, nigga, like that nigga can fight.
Bro, nobody says
that.
He's not
Hold on. He slapped the white boy, tried to kiss him on the mouth, and slapped the shit out of him.
He didn't smack the shit out of him.
No,
he didn't. That nigga smacked like he played like one little ass kid. He said, man, back up.
All right. So my point is
y'all trying to say you're a bitch ass nigga?
No,
y'all trying to say a bitch ass.
No, I'm saying that
bitch ass nigga with no paperwork.
Poison, nigga, and the nigga's not picking poison.
How many times you been challenged before?
Bro, he's been challenged for years now.
By who?
Who else challenged?
I'm just saying, like the world's been
challenged by who?
Okay,
when have we seen him?
Don't go to the show. Don't go to the fucking show, then, bro. You knew.
I'm not gonna go.
You're going to the Oscars, nigga. Somebody's going to roast you.
He already knew he was winning. You winning your first Oscar.
He knew he was winning.
Somebody
they do.
Yeah, they do. That's why they already got that.
You signed a non-disclosure. Trust me,
you know. They already know.
They already know.
They know what.
They already know. That's why they have speeches already written. Because it's.
Bro,
they're actors.
They're actors.
If you gonna get up in your feelings, cuz, then don't go.
No, I can't agree with that.
No, I'm agree with that because I'm not about to sit up there and get my fucking feelings. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, bro.
If y'all go back and look at it, man, that nigga, all of them played. They all played. They all actors. They all.
You're talking about the controversy thing.
No, I'm talking about not the controversy. I'm just talking about all in general, the whole situation. It was all set up, just like the Oscars is set up.
The controversy.
It was all set up.
That's a
to
controversy.
make the ratings go up.
That's a controversy, Corn.
And guess who's gonna make more money? Will Smith at the end of the day.
Okay, bro.
He gotta do
Okay,
it.
let's say
Let's
let's say it's not a controversy like that. Let's just say it's
The camera's still on you, Corey.
That's
Go
what we're
ahead.
talking about.
And just so y'all know, another reason why this shit always happen every year, because y'all don't never fucking pick on patterns. I pick on patterns, algorithms, all that shit. Check this out. Every time Will Smith about to have a new movie come out, he always have one movie usually that comes out around this time, and then he has this blockbuster that comes out every time in July. So look out for that shit.
Jamil, hold on. Let me let my nigga speak. Hold on. Let me let my nigga
No,
speak.
you let Tim Yale speak before you let me respond to Tim Yale.
All right, go ahead.
Fuck all that. What's going on? What you
Let
gonna
Cookie say what he gonna say. Say what you gonna say.
Go ahead, Cookies. Jamil,
What?
what you got to say, bro? What you think, bro? Honest opinion.
He just said what he thought.
It's all bullshit, bro.
Bullshit.
It was comedy. It was supposed to be funny. The nigga was in his feelings about the situation.
I disagree.
He was, bro. He was. And he took advantage.
Basically, what it was is entertainment. Now we all talking about it, and this is what happens.
Make sure y'all go get some of these snacks.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get some of these snacks, man. It's you. You know what
That
I'm
nigga
saying?
said, Will Smith has not had a box office hit in years. That's not true.
So,
His YouTube career is bigger than his movies. Hopefully, the slap makes him more sales. Trey said, the world, Craig, looking at his mic.
Facts, nigga.
Hey, my thing is, bro, this is my honest opinion. I probably would have did it.
That's the first thing you said, Paul.
I probably would have did it.
You would have because you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
But again, I would have told you the same fucking
But
thing.
he
Niggas
wasn't
don't
wrong
go to the
for
show.
doing it.
Yes, he was, bro.
How was he wrong?
Nigga. Okay.
Sit down and explain yourself briefly.
Nigga, this
please.
would be nigga. Okay, so Rich was over here giving his little explanation about like him being out with his homeboys and some niggas saying some shit, and then he realized that it was some disrespectful shit. Now again, if I'm just out and about at some little event and it's a fucking
It's not a little event.
I'm saying the way he explained it, that's how it sounded. It don't sound like I'm going to a fucking Oscar show where I'm expecting a dude like Chris Rock to do his job and my friend to do his job and not pick on me.
That's not your job to roast. Me as a comedian, I am a comedian. I don't roast.
Bro,
I don't.
bro,
That's not your
roasting
job,
my bro.
That's what you're not.
Hey,
Listen, I'm a comedian.
Tell him, bro.
I'm a comedian. I don't roast my homies or the audience. That's not your job.
I'll roast you personally.
Your job is to crack jokes.
You don't think that he was friends with most of that audience in that fucking crowd that he was roasting?
Bro, you
No.
gotta sit down, fam.
Come on, bro.
No. My job is not to roast.
man.
I'm a comedian. Your job is not to roast people. That's a stereotype.
That's the Oscars. They roast fucking people all the time. That's
Do you have to do the narrative? Your job is to make people
You
laugh.
can skip the one about your
Your
homie,
job
though.
is to make people
But
laugh.
the
Your job
crackers
is not
wrote
to
the jokes.
roast.
The crackers
Your
wrote the
job
joke for you to
exactly
tell.
because you're the puppet. My job as a comedian is to
Exactly.
make people laugh.
So
My
do
job
you-
isn't to roast
So do
people.
you roll with
That's
the
what
crackers
people are
tell
getting
you to
wrong.
roll?
I'm a comedian.
The joke?
How many shows have y'all been to? You see me perform. I don't roast the audience.
like-
That's not my
hey,
job.
can I
My job is
say
to make you
something real
laugh.
quick?
Go ahead,
That's
Corey.
not your
Put up
part.
and say it.
Hey,
As-
My job is
as-
just to make you
Remember
laugh.
y'all had
You
y'all
wanna do
comedy
a
show?
stand-up
Remember
shit.
y'all had y'all comedy
Go ahead,
show?
go ahead.
Hey, y'all remember y'all had y'all comedy show, right?
Yeah, you ain't come.
But listen, y'all remember y'all had y'all comedy show, right?
Yeah.
It's like me and D Bowden didn't tell y'all anything about what we had. Me and him, we did a script, and he knew I'm gonna come on stage and smack the shit out of him. That's what it's gonna look like to y'all. But I really didn't smack the nigga like that. But y'all niggas think I smacked the shit out of that nigga for whatever fucking reason, whatever the fuck it is. But I already done did everything with this nigga, rehearsed it, everything.
Okay.
We got it down. We got it down packed to the point where you think the shit is just so real. Guess what? That's gonna be a talk of the comedy show. Now the shit ain't even on the comedy show no more. Everybody keep talking about the smack. Even the comedians, they keep talking about the smack for the rest of the night. You know what I mean? It's the same shit. That's what just happened to all you motherfuckers in America. Let me just tell y'all that. Fuck all that stupid shit. Y'all think you-
Nah, fam. Tim Gaines,
What's up with it?
what you got to say, bro?
Hey,
Shit, getting me
That's just like I said, man. It's all bullshit. It's all set up and play. Shit. If it was funny, it was meant to be funny. He wasn't supposed to get butthurt. Nigga, get your wife out the front row, nigga.
Right. Get your wife out the front row.
Right.
That's crazy.
He is not.
So Tim, you my man. You and the wife, we come to the comedy show and I'll roast you and roast your wife. You ain't gonna check me after. You gonna be like, man, babe, that's part of his show, baby. That's what he gonna do. Or you gonna holler at. You gonna say something too.
If I do, I'm gonna come at you.
But
well,
you
I understand. I'm not gonna slap you,
Well,
nigga. I'm gonna come back there and be like, hey, check. Hold on, let me finish. Hold on. I'm gonna come back and be like, hey, my nigga, Bowler, check game, my nigga. The joke was funny that you did, but it kind of hurt my wife, my dude. Can I get an apology for that?
But listen,
Hold on. And then, nigga, if you be like, oh, nigga, if I see some different shit and I see some different energy, I'm gonna slap shit out your ass. Wow, nigga, hold on. You didn't give me the reaction that I wanted. Hold on. You didn't give me the reaction that I wanted when I came back to talk to you.
Right.
Now, if it was different energy,
Right.
stop slapping you, nigga. I'm gonna slap you, nigga. But
I don't think he lying.
No, he ain't lying.
I'm for real.
So let's disagree this. Was it wrong that he slapped him, or is it wrong that he slapped him, or is it wrong that he reacted?
no, he didn't say nothing directly.
If Tim Yale's wife ain't had no legs.
It was just in
Hold on, you say what?
If Tim Yale,
First of all, she ain't got a leg case in the front row anyway. Nigga.
I ain't done.
I gotta push that wheelchair around there. You got me fucked up. Back.
And these folks was on the stage and said, you know what? Best pussy I ever had came from a woman with no motherfucking legs.
Right.
Tim Yale be on that stage. Ain't no backstage.
I
Ain't no nigga backstage.
Yeah, you
Ain't
capping,
no
bro.
nothing.
You capping for
Nigga,
capping.
it's something that a nigga can say that'll make you rush that stage immediately.
Because it's gonna be
If
something
I
that
would have gone
triggers.
some way, I would have did it more professional, like I said.
You capping for capping.
No, I'm for real.
Nigga, you was about to fight Bruce about a receipt, nigga. You going on that stage.
That's a whole different situation, partner. Like I said, back to the bitch. You know what I'm saying? If he had a pocket and he felt some way, he could have talked to him backstage. He had to slap him in front of all the people like that, my nigga.
Right.
He's a comedian, my
If that was
dude.
anybody else,
That's what he does.
Chris Rock slapped him in front of everybody.
He wouldn't have did that to The Rock. The Rock would have moved that nigga ass.
The Rock would even crack that
Fuck
joke,
The
though.
Rock.
Would have smelled that nigga.
He don't even
all
consider
over.
himself black.
Hey, you heard
The Rock would have even cracked
That's
that
a
joke.
goddamn lie.
Hey, what Smiley
He ain't
say?
never said that.
Hey, what Smiley say? What's that? The talk show host?
Hold on. Check.
What's the talk show host? Comedian? Smiley? What's his name?
Ricky Smiley.
Ricky Smiley. The nigga said he would have had him casket ready.
Yeah, exactly. I'm about to read the check.
He would have had a what?
So that nigga
He
said
said he would have had him casket ready.
he was right as a man, ex-husband, wrong as an entertainer, wrong as a professional. I will agree with that.
Yeah, me too. That's where I'm at with it.
You're a man and a
Man,
husband.
that shit
before
was
you an
staged. That's
entertainer
where
and
I'm
a
at with
professional.
it. Fuck
Yep,
them.
you're a man and a husband for
Fuck
an
everybody
entertainer.
that was involved. And what?
That's your natural reaction. I mean, that's
All right,
the
man.
woman
We
you
gonna
gonna
wrap it up. We had an hour and a half plus.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up and say
I
I feel like
Fuck all
Will
of it.
Smith, he did what he had to do.
Man, fuck all that.
Fuck all of
He
it.
did what he had to do, bro.
Man, fuck all
If he
that.
felt, hold on. And that's what he did, nigga, that's what happened.
Chris Rock need to take some
Cause
boxing
niggas
lessons.
hold on,
Catch the
hold
fade.
on. Cause niggas get slapped every day, B. It all depends on nigga. If a nigga slap me, oh yeah, best believe we fucking fight
I'm sorry.
right then and there. I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
If a nigga push me,
I don't give a fuck how
We
big
fucking
you is or
scrapping.
who the fuck you is.
if a nigga push me, we scrapping, bro.
I'm gonna give you to you the best way I can, and then I'm out of there.
Hey, this podcast is brought to you by Queen's Royalty, infused treats and everything. You know, holla at us, man. Watch the podcast. I'll be showing all kind of treats and everything. We infuse a lot, so fuck with your boy. What?
Okay, let's get it.
Shout out.
shout out.
Hold on. Chronomatic PotRoast podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Share that shit, man. Share it, please, if you fuck with us. You already know what it is. G's up. You already know what it is, man. Boy,
Man, shout out.
what the fuck was that?
Spider, nigga.
Got spiders coming out.
Yeah, shout out to
Look, you know this nigga. Look.
The fuck was that?
A spider.
Shout out to Central. Shout out to Central Studios.
Central Station Studios. Nigga, you done been here 2 years ago.
Central
Studio every week.
Central Station Studios, man.
Central Studio every week.
Central Station Studios. Shout out to them. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, dboten2018. Follow my wife Gabby's Phenomenal Beauty. Phenomenal Beauty. Y'all want to get your hair braided, cornrow, get your shit dyed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go to Gabby Phenomenal's Beauty, or you can go to styleseating.com and go to Gabby Conway. Get your hair faded, braided, twisted, show out cuts. My brother Starship.
Yes,
Get
sir.
you faded, get you right. You heard? Bigger Lord, that's clothing line as well. Snap Deep, follow him on YouTube. Breathe.
Oh, boy. We are.
We out of here.
Okay, we out. Where's Grant? You got a project coming out, bro. You want to talk about it or no?
Nope.
No? No? All right. We out. Peace.